Using a table saw, start by carefully cutting out our base panels for the console. If you don't have a table saw laying around, a circular saw will work just fine for this test. Once all of our rectangular cuts have been made, it's then time for a few precision cuts. Using a circular saw, cut the necessary angle for the size of our cabinet. Looks like our console is starting to take shape. Using a jigsaw, we'll give our keyboard shelf rounded corners to give it a more ergonomic look and feel. Don't put down that jigsaw yet. We also need to cut notches in our shelf to allow it to slide smoothly into the cabinet. That about wraps up our cuts, so it's time to move on to put together our cabinet. Start by nailing together your large exterior panels. For the sake of convenience, we'll be using a brad nailer to help pin the project together while we drive the screws in. If you don't have a brad nailer, don't worry, but you may need a friend to hold the panels in place while you hook everything together. With the nails in place, it's time to add a few screws around the edges to make this cabinet a little more solid. While you're at it, screw in the newly made keyboard shelf. To give our cabinet more strength in the middle, we decided to cut wood pieces to trim out the console's top shelf. This also provides extra support for our decorative faucet below the screen. Construct the shelf outside the cabinet using an occasional screw to make it good and solid. Time to slide it into place, let's hope it fits. Secure the top shelf with a few screws from the outside so it's good and strong. This is really starting to resemble a vintage console now. Hang in there, we're almost done. Time to give this cabinet some doors. Internal hinges will give our console cleaner lines and a more professional look. Go ahead and attach the hinges to the doors, first using the supplied screws. Adjust your hinges so the doors open and close smoothly. Once in place, go ahead and tighten them down. Give your doors one final test to make sure they work properly. If everything looks good, we're ready to install our shelf tracks. Either using a level T-square or even a rectangular piece of scrap wood, screw down shelf tracks inside the cabinet for later. Tracks like these will give us better flexibility for shelf placement down the road. Using a 3-inch hole saw, create an opening in the corner of the top shelf. This hole is necessary to run wires between the computer and the monitor. That cabinet looks great, but we're still going to need some software to make this console complete. For this project, we're going to be using a program called MAME to play all of our vintage games. MAME can be downloaded free of charge and gives us a nice way to run multiple games on the same console. Well, it looks like our old school gaming console is completed, and I don't know about you, but we're ready to play this baby. We hope this video was educational and that you'll soon be playing your very own vintage games. Good luck and best wishes.